I had a conversation. I had a conversation with one of my best friends. I've known this guy since middle school, and he has truly seen the darkest, deepest points in my life. We got a lot closer in high school, but he's seen crazy parts of my life, and he's been in my corner. I've never had to question if his loyalty is lying a different way or if he's not gonna have my back or whatever it is. He's always been in my corner rocking with me. I don't know if he's gonna watch this video. That's perfectly fine. But shout out Dre. That's my guy. That's my brother. Genuine, that's my guy. I met up with him a few days ago. And he's also my barber, by the way. So that's how you know. I always rock with my boys, man. If I can go to my day ones about anything, I always rock with them over new people. I ain't gonna lie. So he's my barber. He's been my barber for about almost 5 years now. That's my guy. So I saw him on Friday, currently Sunday as I'm recording this. And I was telling him some stuff about that was going on. And I can't share what those things are right now. Because I'm not even supposed to know about these things. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even supposed to know about this. But nonetheless, talked to my boy about it. And one thing he said to me was he was like, damn, bro, I really feel like sometimes I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And we were reflecting on my life and shit. And one thing he was saying is like, bro, from my perspective, I've known you for so long, my perspective, you're the one motherfucker that I've met in my life that genuinely, when you said you wanted to do something, you've got it done. There's a lot of dudes that would just run their mouth and talk their mouth off, talk people's ear off about shit they're gonna do, and then never do it. You are the one guy that I know that's done everything you said you was gonna do. You got to the school you wanted to go to. You got over your fear of making content, started doing that. Now you got a following behind you. You've done this, you've done that. Things I haven't disclosed on, of course, to the public. He's like, when are you gonna start believing in yourself more? He goes, I don't know what that switch is that you gotta flip in your head for you to understand that you are really him. But bro, from where I'm sitting, you really got it like that. You really are like that. And I need you to start believing it just as much as I believe in it. And I told him, I said, I don't know, I guess it's just hard for me to look at that from an internal lens and maybe say that, you know what, maybe I can do these things. And it's to the point where I feel like I'm not proud of myself. I look at myself in the mirror and I don't look at myself and say, oh, I'm that motherfucker. I can really do this shit. I've had spurts of confidence like that, but overall, I would say when I look at myself in the mirror, I let out a deep sigh of disappointment rather than saying that, oh, I'm really like that. I can really do this shit for real. And I've told him for years, and I've told all my boys for years that I feel like the biggest thing holding me back is my mindset. It's my mentality. That once I can just finally just figure out what that shit is for me, that is able to let me flip that switch, I think I'd be fucking unstoppable. But I think one thing that I also keep doing to myself is I keep moving the goalposts. First, it was the school I wanted to get to. I got into that school. Very grateful. All praise the Most High for that. But that school was nothing like I thought it was gonna be. If anything, I kind of hate going here. But now I kind of look at my progress now. Oh, I want to graduate. I want to do my master's. And then when I do this, then okay, I can say I'm him. Or for example, before I transferred to my university, I was very consistent with bodybuilding. That bodybuilding was my life at one point. Like, I was walking around 250 with abs. I'm so dead ass. Put that shit on God. I was huge. I was strong. I was like I really could do that. And I was what? 18, 19 years old at the time. I was hack squatting over 500 pounds for reps, multiple sets, multiple reps. Like I'm talking 6 to 8 reps. I was benching crazy. I was rolling crazy. I was. A lot of people would say I was that motherfucker. Because what do you mean a 17-year-old's walking into a gym and hack squatting with 500 pounds like it's the fucking bar? I got video proof. But now, ever since transferring, I've lost my entire consistency. I lost my entire routine. I've gotten a lot smaller, a lot pudgier. I've fallen off. I've fallen off. Big time. Big time. And it's been really hard for me to get back on that horse. Another example is that my best friend and I, his name is Casey. Him and I have had a goal for a long time that we wanted to go to this basketball court. We both grew up hooping. We wanted to go to this basketball court in New York City that like oversees the Manhattan views, and the court's actually very competitive, so it's hard to like you're gonna face some real fucking talent over there. Our goal of ours was not to just go there and play, but also just run the courts. Casey's kept in hoop shape this entire time, especially since leaving high school. I haven't. I stopped hooping. Like I didn't touch a ball for like 3 years when I was bodybuilding. So I lost. I lost a lot, if not all, of my bag. My shot mechanics are different. I'm a lot bulkier. I'm a lot slower. It's horrible. If you saw me play basketball today, you wouldn't think I knew how to. I knew how to. I've never touched the ball before. And I kept telling myself that, yo, I want to start getting back in hoop shape. I want to put bodybuilding on pause. I want to start hooping again. I want to get back in that bag. And I've been pushing it off, pushing it off, pushing it off for years. Then I'll pick up a ball and go on runs once a year, and I'll play like ass and sit there and beat myself up over knowing damn well that, yo, all I gotta do is maybe lock in for like 8 to 12 weeks, and not only will I be back, I will probably be damn near the same, if not better than what it was in high school, because now I'm able to control my body better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. Like I have a better understanding of the game. Like who fucking knows? But all I gotta do is just start. But I can't bring myself to do it because my mind keeps psyching myself out. Same thing happens with bodybuilding. My mind's just psyching myself out now. I can't bring myself to do it anymore. But I sit there and have an image of myself that, okay, when I'm looking like this and I'm pushing this kind of weight, when I'm able to step on the court and be able to just do whatever, just go out there, get buckets, just play the way I used to, or whether it's now with my social media following, or whether it's my career and how much money I'm gonna be bringing in. Okay, once I have all these things, then okay, I can look in the mirror and say I'm that motherfucker. But if I'm being honest, I probably get all those things at one point and just look at myself in the mirror and say, damn, the apartment could be bigger, the salary could be larger. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm dunking pretty comfortably with two hands now. But I can't go between the legs yet. I can't East Bay yet. I'm pushing good weight, but it ain't this amount of weight. Or maybe I could do it for more reps. I constantly keep moving the goalposts for myself. And all it's done is hurt me. All it has done is hurt me. And even saying these things out loud right now, I know how stupid I sound. Like, yo, Zane, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you wanna get back in hoop shape. You played your whole life. Give yourself about 12, 16 weeks. You're gonna be alright, bro. You're gonna be able to step on the court and you're gonna get your shit back. You've put on, you want to talk about bodybuilding? Sure, you can't do that shit with hoops, but acting like you're not gonna go to the gym consistently to pair with your hoop, and you're still gonna be looking good while you hoop, and you're gonna look better than almost anybody on that floor. Damn sure enough to look way better in your clothes and all that, and you're still gonna be pretty fucking strong compared to everybody else. I know that. I'm saying you can get your masters. You're pretty fucking smart when you apply yourself. You just gotta get out of that FOMO stage of yours. I know that. But there's just a mental block that I just can't get over. And I don't know what it is yet, to be honest. I'm still trying to figure that out. A part of me maybe thinks it's just failure, but I look back at my life and I used to not be scared of failure. Maybe it's because the stakes are higher now. That now maybe it is failure that's really throwing me off, because it wasn't always like that for me. I was okay with falling short. So maybe it's that. Maybe it is the fact that maybe even though I wasn't scared of failure earlier in my life, that I am now. And everything I just told you, this is what I talked about with Dre. And I was like, I know everything that you're saying to me. I know exactly what I need to do. And Dre's like, motherfucker, I know you know this. I know you too damn smart to not know this shit. I just don't know what it's gonna take for you to finally just say, fuck it. I'm really that guy. I can really do this shit. And one thing he talked about specifically was my TikTok. So I started making content like maybe 4 months ago. Like consistently, like every day, about 4 months ago. And in the 4 months, I've gained about 5,500 subscribers. And he'll talk about my page from time to time. He'd be like, yo, so like, how's that shit going? Whatever. He keeps up with my stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like it's going cool now. Like it's been a real slow month though. Growth has definitely slowed down a lot. Viewership has slowed down a lot. So who knows what's gonna be in store? But I'm still gonna make videos. So he brought that up. Cause motherfucker, you done this shit for 4 months. You got almost 6,000 followers. He goes, bro. From my perspective, I'm looking at you. I see at the end of the year, you could easily be at 100K. You will be at 100K from where I'm sitting. You just got to keep posting like the way you're doing right now. As long as you don't give up on this shit, you're gonna be at 100K. I'm sitting here looking at that shit. And for me, all these things that you're talking about, for me, it's inevitable because you've always been able to achieve those things that you said you wanted to do. You just don't believe it that you can do it. And he was saying that if you are just able to find out what that thing is that's holding you back, all these other things that you are talking about to me right now, you are going to be able to do, no question. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's just going to be real fucking soon. And I don't fucking know, man. I really don't know what my problem is. Because my dream life is really just one switch flip away. I fully believe from the bottom of my heart that I can do this shit that I want to do. Whether it's my grades and my educational goals with my masters or whatever. Whether it's my professional goals, my financial goals, my fitness and my basketball goals, my health goals. Let's just call it health goals. Social media. I genuinely believe that I have what it takes to do it. But it's something that is blocking me from truly embracing that side of me, that personality of mine, the embodiment of Zen at his best. And I guess speaking out loud, I guess it is the fact that I'm scared to fail. Like that's the only thing that I guess it just comes back to. Like I already get enough shit for making these videos. A lot of shit. It's kind of sad, honestly, the amount of shit that I get. I'm not even that big yet. So if this shit fails, those same people, they'll continue to laugh. Or I'm not able to get to whatever education that I'm looking to get, whatever thesis I'm looking to get to write, whatever. I don't do any of that. Then everyone will be right. But then also, I know that the only way that I will never get there is if I give up. And I'm not saying that I'm going to give up. I'm still going to get out here and post. YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, TikTok every single day. I'm still going to do it. I'm still gonna study for my exams. I'm still gonna. Actually, I haven't been to the gym in like 2.5 weeks. Eventually, I'm gonna start going again. I know these are the things I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do to get to where I want to be. I guess I'm just scared to fail. And I guess my life's biggest question is how am I going to address this fear? A part of addressing this fear, at least for me, is just understanding that I don't have control over my life the way that I want to have control. At the end of the day, I can only do so much before it is genuinely out of my fucking hands. I can't do anything about it. And I have to understand, I have to accept that because that is the reality. I do not have control the way that I want. All I can do is control my effort. How much time am I putting into my studying? How much time and effort am I putting into applying to jobs and sharpening my technical ability? How much time am I putting in to content? How much time am I putting in to the gym and hoops? Am I doing what I need to do to get to where I want to be? Is there things I can be doing better? If there are things that I can be doing better, how can I start doing those things? That is what I can control. The capacity of my effort. My effort itself, as well as the capacity of my effort. Those are the things I can control. The result is out of my hands. So as I'm recording this, Ramadan has not started yet. I'm Muslim, for people that might be new to my channel. I'm Muslim. Ramadan is coming up. And I'm going to put this out there for the sake of a digital footprint, so I can be held accountable to a degree, assuming someone will get to the end of this video. My goal from Ramadan is that I want to do a better job at having tawakkul. I want to get to a point where I walk out of Ramadan with the full understanding that Allah is going to sort everything for me. I just have to continue to work. And not only is He going to sort everything, I refuse to believe that the Lord, that is the ever giving, the ever loving, is going to leave me deprived of my goals. And all I have to do is continue to work and pray on it and trust Him as much as I sit here and think about it. And I think that is the key to getting over my fear. Is understanding that it's out of my control, or that it's in the hands of someone that has my best interest at heart. And then maybe rather than later, I can look at myself in the mirror and actually say, you know what? I'm proud of us. We did that shit. In the description, I got my link tree. All my socials are there. Go check them out. Mr. Beast, we coming for you.